Crews are searching for survivors after a terrible train wreck. So far, more than 36 people are confirmed dead after a passenger train collided with a freight train near the city of Larissa. We learned moments ago that they were apparently travelling on the same track for quite a while as well. Authorities are trying to identify the victims. CNN's Eleni Jokos tracking this live for us from Dubai. Eleni, first of all, what do we know about what happened here? I mean, it's very apparent from the pictures how bad it is.
It is bad. And you have a cargo train traveling from Thessaloniki and a passenger train traveling from Athens, head-on collision. The first two carriages catching alight, and you can see the devastation, mangled metal. You've got cranes and you have metal cutting machinery to try and cut through those two first carriages. And that's the fear, that more people are trapped and the death toll rising now to 38. When I was last on air, it was 36. You've got 66 people that are injured, 7 of whom are currently in intensive care. You're seeing lines of people in Larissa waiting to donate blood. So the big question is, what happened here? How did they collide? The national broadcaster reporting that at some point the passenger train changed lanes and was traveling for quite some time on the same line as the cargo train. And then, of course, that resulted in a collision. The question is it a technical fault? Is it a human error? Who's going to be taking responsibility for this? Investigations are currently underway. We know that the Prime Minister, Kyriakos Mitsotakis, is on the way to the crash area. But in the meantime, what we're hearing from the hospital is that parents, family, loved ones of people traveling on the train have gathered to try and identify the dead. The issue is that it's difficult, from what we hear from authorities, to identify some of the people because the injuries were absolutely so severe. We've also heard reports from some passengers that they were being thrown around in the carriages. Also, as the fire broke out, some people were burned. So we're talking about a very traumatic, severe experience. And as we, go through the search and rescue, it's almost 12 hours since the accident occurred. You're seeing major response from the international community, specifically Europeans, European Commissioner coming out and extending condolences. So to the EU Council President as well, various countries in Europe. But in the meantime, Greeks are waiting to see how this happened, Max, and importantly, why.